Hi Libras, I'm Nick, joined by Nala. Happy December, happy holidays. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be our last mid-month reading of 2019. And the next time I see you, well, for your monthly or mid-monthly, will be in 2020, January. How exciting, right? I feel like this year has gone by pretty fast. Hopefully you've learned a lot, you've grown a lot, and hopefully there's good things to be happy about. And I hope you're excited for this upcoming year, and I'm wishing you lots more peace, happiness, healing, strength, protection, and abundance. And may all those things that you wish for triple and quadruple for you. Okay, so as you know, these are journal messages. It may not resonate with every single person. If it doesn't resonate with you, it may just not be for you. But you can always come back at the end of the month to kind of check in and see how it all played out. Maybe it'll make better sense then. But it can carry on into January because, you know, energy is fluid. But whenever you watch this is probably when you're meant to watch it. And you can also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Okay, and I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2 of what you see here, where we will further clarify, dive in deeper according to how the reading goes, and just ask more questions. Okay, and then if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at NicLoves with 2 eyes. And of course, I appreciate you liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you do subscribe, don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified every time I post. And yeah, with that, so let's just get right into it. So while I was meditating on your energy, Libras, at first it was kind of hard. I wasn't picking anything up. And then what came on was Mask Off, Mask Off. And I'm pretty sure that's a song by Future. It's like a rap song. But it was really popular like a few years ago, I think. And that's what was coming up. So it kept repeating Mask Off, Mask Off. So maybe I feel like by the end of December, you are just not saying that you've been wearing a mask or you've been fake or anything like that, but you're revealing your true self. You're taking off that mask. You're taking off, you're like, no more Mr. Nice Guy, Miss Nice Girl. Like, I'm being real. And I think if you've been trying to like hold yourself back maybe, or you're like, let me not say that, let me not do that because, you know, I don't want problems. You're like, no, screw that. I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm going to do what I need to do. So you're taking off any masks. You're taking off, letting go of any illusions, being real with yourself, showing your real and true self to people. And I feel like you're doing so with a lot of like aggression. You're like, yeah, I'm taking it off. I'm taking off my wig, or I'm taking off my makeup, taking off my hat. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're just breaking free. And I think it's something you've been wanting to do. You've just been wanting to kind of like, I'm tired of always having to be like pretend like this fake Mr. Perfect at work or at school, and like I just want to be real. I just want to be myself, and I want to feel at peace. So I feel like you're finally taking and removing anything that is not really who you are, and so that 2020 you can like just breathe and be you. Okay, so maybe also some of you like that song by Future, Mask Off. I don't know, you can listen to it. I like working out to songs like that. It gets me like, you know, going. But that was your message, Mask Off. Maybe it's time to take off the masks. Okay, and then as your positive affirmation, you guys got, I have the courage to stand up for myself. So you guys know the drill. I want you to say this out loud, and we'll say it together 3 times. I have the courage to stand up for myself. I have the courage to stand up for myself. I have the courage to stand up for myself. Good job. So you guys know, I want you to write this down, jot it down on your phone, on a piece of paper, on a sticky note, slap it on a mirror, and remind yourself every day in this last few weeks of December. If you can, say it in the morning as you wake up and at night before you go to bed. It's just a quick little exercise, you guys. Literally takes less than 10 seconds, but it just really helps kickstart your day to get you in that mind frame. And I think it's really important to practice positive affirmation. So it's something that I want to encourage you to build good habits and say to yourself, so you can start thinking in these ways, okay? All right, and so Libras, I'm seeing that when it comes to your health, I'm not seeing any like really big issues or anything like that. I think like overall you're doing pretty well, or you're gonna be doing pretty well. You're gonna be getting much needed rest and sleep, it seems like, by staying away from noise, from nonsense, people who cause drama or conflict in your life. You're just like not having it anymore. So therefore, as soon as you remove people, or you remove yourself from groups or people, you start to have more peace of mind, more rest time, more time to meditate and just be on your own, in your own company, but comfortable. And I'm seeing that you're in your kidneys being highlighted, so maybe just take extra care of your kidneys, or I don't know if maybe you have issues there, if you've had kidney stones. Don't eat things that maybe may, cause future problems with that. You can drink dandelion root tea, kind of helps filter through everything in your body. Also, just make sure you're going to the bathroom when you need to go to the bathroom. Like, don't hold in your pee for too long, especially like at night. When you will go to bed and you're like, oh, I don't want to get up and pee, but I have to pee. Get up, go pee. Or if what you could do, try not to drink anything. Like, don't drink water or teas like an hour or two before you go to bed. Make sure you drink it before, so then you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. And also, all my guys out there, you can plug your ears for a second. This is for all my ladies. If you suffer from like urinary tract infections, like UTIs, make sure you're drinking lots of water. Cranberry juice, I know is good for you. You gotta keep the airflow down there. If you can't go to sleep without underwear, just don't wear tight clothing. And just try to take good care. Keep everything clean. Keep it, keep your hygiene intact. What are other good things? Yeah, just don't sleep with underwear. That's a really good one. I know it feels kind of weird maybe at first, but then you get used to it. And yeah, just not wearing tight clothes, but just make sure you're keeping everything cool down there, and take care of your kidneys, okay? And then I'm seeing that when it comes to like your work, school, finances, that you are really going to be feeling more like yourself again. You're speaking your mind. You're having more clarity, more insight, more clear information than usual before. You're kind of be put more in a position of being able to say what you need to say and not being scared to say what you need to say. It's like you've had enough. You're done with the BS, with the nonsense, with any gossip, drama, anything like that. Like, you're not having it anymore. You're like, nope, I'm not keeping quiet anymore just because I want to keep the peace. I'm going to say what I need to say, and if you hear me, you hear me. If you don't, then bye. I feel like you're really just like, whoa, like your energy is coming so strong right now that you're going to cut out people, places, things that are not good for you, and you're doing so in a cold fashion. You're like, nope, I'm not being nice anymore. I'm not being mean anymore. If you don't hear me and you don't understand this, then I'm done. And I feel like you're going to be voicing and speaking your mind, even if it's contrary to what popular belief is or what other people, or it'll make people upset. You're saying what you need to say. You're becoming you're voicing your opinions and your feelings in a very clear manner, and it kind of comes out kind of cutthroat, to be honest. But I feel like this is going to help you move and expand towards your passions, towards your goals, towards what's next. And maybe by you speaking up, you're going to be able to push that forward. Whereas before, maybe you'd keep quiet and you were kind of timid, or you didn't want to start drama or anything like that. But now you're like, no, I need to say this. If not, things are never going to progress. Things are never going to go forward. And I think from that point on, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel like you can now rest. You can finally be at peace. You can finally just like, oh, okay, like finally I got out what I need to say. So you're going to feel like maybe you need to say certain things, or you need to kind of cut certain people out or certain things out of your life. And you're going to feel better about it because there's going to be no more like distractions or noise around you. And I feel like you're going to be like, I'm going to say what I need to say once, and once only. And after that point, you're like, I'm not saying it again, okay? This is your last chance. I'm saying this once, so write it down, remember it, because I'm not repeating myself. Dang, Libra, you guys are feisty in December. But I like this. This is good. And then when it comes to love and romances, relationships, again, you're standing up for yourself. You're standing up and you're speaking your mind. You're finally going to speak your truth. Not saying you haven't spoken your truth, but you're really doing so now because you really believe it. And you're like, nope, now is the time. I'm not going to wait until this, prolongs and drag it on into 2020. I need to say it now, and I either want to end it or I want to be able to move forward with my life. So I think you're pushing your feelings and your weak emotions to the side. You're like, the heart can wait right now. I need to speak my mind. Okay, heart, shut up. Mind, let's go. So I feel like you're all in your head right now. You're just going to be talking, saying what you need to say, cutting people out, or just being cutthroat, cold and dry with them. And I think it's because you want to know where you stand with someone. You're like, so what are we? Where are we going with this? Are we in a relationship? Are we not? Who am I to you? Like, you need to know, because you're trying to move things forward. You're like, I'm trying to be in a relationship, or I'm trying to do this, like whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're like, I want to know that we're on that same page and we're going on the same journey. If not, then this needs to end. So I feel like you're just going to say what you need to say, and you're like, are you coming with me? Are we going together or not? If not, then okay, I'm going home alone. So I feel like you're going to really speak your mind and say something to someone, or whoever you're talking to or you will be talking to. And they are going to be like, the way you say it and how you phrase it, they're going to be like, oh, like, because maybe they've never heard you speak like that, or they've never seen you kind of really like serious and upset, or just very like stern about what you're saying. Like before, they would hear you, but like, oh, Libra's not serious. They're like, whatever, But now they see you very like, stern about your feelings. And so what they're gonna do is gonna be like, okay, Libra, don't worry. Yeah, like, I'm gonna come see you. We're gonna talk. They're gonna try to heal. They're gonna make sure there's no drama, no arguments or anything like that. I don't think you guys are gonna have an argument, but just the way you say it, they're gonna try to prevent any arguments from happening. And I think they're gonna try to come visit you, or they're gonna say they're gonna come visit you. They're like, okay, Libra, yeah, I know I promised you, like, I'm gonna come see you. I know you wanna talk. And they're gonna try to like mellow things down. And I feel like they're gonna try to heal things. Like when they talk to you, they know how to say things where you can mellow down, and they don't want it to escalate. They want it to, they just want to keep the peace. And the problem is that what they say doesn't match up with their actions. Their actions don't back up their words. So they may say beautiful things like, oh yes, I'm gonna come see you. I love you. I care about you. But then when it comes down to it, do they come see you? Do they make the action? Do they initiate? Do they take you out? Are they in a relationship with you? Have they said that you guys are official? That's where the problems are. Like, they say all these things, but they don't actually do anything about it. And even if they talk about doing it, they never actually do it. And that's where the problem is. Like, they're not even moving towards it. They're not even moving slow. They're not doing it at all. That's the problem. And I think that's why you're so fed up with it. And there's something really unique about this person. I think that's why you really like them, or that's why you feel an attraction towards them. They could be an Aquarius, possibly. And I feel like, or Sun, Moon, Ascendant. And I feel like there's something really unique about them. Maybe they are a big humanitarian, or they really care about the world. They could also be famous or really well known or popular or something. But there's something very special and unique about them. Maybe it's just the way they speak to you, the way they are. You just never known anyone like them, or at least someone who can make you feel the way that they do. And so you've let things slide over time. Over the past few weeks, months, years, you've let things slide because you've had hopes, like you really want this to work and you really like them. And they've fed you good stuff and they said all the right things, but I feel like they're failing to take action on it. They're failing to do something about it. And that's what frustrates you. So you're like, I've had enough. Like, I need to say this. Like, this has been bothering me. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of you saying you love me, you care about me, but where are you? Like, how come we're not together right now? Or how come you haven't done A, B, C for us to be together, or for us to make this happen, So that's where the problems lie for you. And I think you have every reason to feel that way. And I'll be further clarifying everything in the extended reading, but part of the reason I'm saying that this person isn't moving forward with you could have to do with A, a divorce. Maybe they're still married, or they're currently trying to get divorced, or that whole situation's messy. Or B, they're dealing with some law court case issues, stuff like that. Or I don't know, they have some commitment issues. I'm not sure, but I think for many of them is that they could already be in a relationship where they're married, or they're divorced, or they're trying to get divorced, and that's been preventing them from moving forward with you, okay? But we'll further clarify everything further in the extended reading, and then looking deeper into them. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they want you to know, and what their next action and move will be towards you, okay? Because I'm not saying they don't actually care. I feel like they do, but it's frustrating when like someone says all these things, but they don't do anything about it, It's like, what is this even a real relationship? What does this mean to you? Like, I need to see action. I need to see proof that what you're saying is real. And so you have every right to be upset and every right to voice your opinion. So I think this is like going to be a time where you kind of set your ultimatum. Look, this is what's bothering me. If I don't see improvement, or you don't give me the right answers, or I see something, you do something, then that's done. And I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm not going to say this again. I've spoken my truth. I said my piece. And if you want this bad enough, I'm going to see action. I'm going to see a change in you. If not, then this is done. So I feel like this is huge, standing up for yourself and making your voice heard, and not being afraid now, or being scared, like, oh, if I speak up, or if I say this, like, maybe they'll get mad, or maybe they'll stop talking to me. You're like, nope, I don't even care anymore. Like, I just need to say it, because it's like I'm suffering either way, regardless. So I'd rather suffer in peace knowing the truth than suffer being in doubt and being a dummy and thinking this person's all about me when they're not even doing anything about it. So I think a lot of truths are going to be getting revealed, and sometimes no response is a response. Keep that in mind. But we're going to be further clarifying everything in the extended reading, you guys, because I know you want to know, and I want to know too. And then we're going to be looking at your advice at the end, okay? So I would love for you guys to join me there. The link will be below in the description box. And thank you so much for being here, for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post, and leave me a comment below. Let me know where your situation is or what you're going through, because I know a lot of other people could probably relate as well. And with that, I'm ending off this video from my heart to yours, sending you lots of love, happiness, peace, healing, guidance, protection, all good things. And I hope that it triples and quadruples for you in 2020. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you in the extended reading. Bye.